Unit 1. In the news, we talk about broadsheet and tabloid newspapers. In Britain, the broadsheets are generally believed to be more serious than tabloids. We have two newspaper articles to compare. Number 1. Plane skids off runway at coastal airport. Passengers safely rescued after Boeing 737 leaves runway. A plane skidded off the runway at a regional Greek airport and ended up halfway down a cliff, scaring the passengers. The incident happened on Saturday night at Thessaloniki airport in northern Greece. None of the 168 passengers or crew were hurt, a Greek news source reported. Photos from the scene showed the plane's nose close to the water's edge. In a statement, Aegean Airlines said the Boeing 737-800 aircraft flying from Skiathos to Thessaloniki had experienced an incident on the runway. The aircraft had already completed 9 flights that day, with no reports of any problems or damage. But on this occasion, pilots told investigators that the right engine suddenly gained speed just after landing. Passengers were safely evacuated from the plane, but the airport was closed until the following morning. Number 2. Plane sailing. Plane in cliffhanger drama. Passengers come within meters of their death as plane skids off icy runway at the Thessaloniki airport. Mud stops plane from falling in the sea. Passengers on the fully booked Aegean Airlines flight got the fright of their lives after their plane plunged off the side of a cliff. The plane ended up hanging off the edge of the cliff, meters from the freezing waters of the Aegean Sea. The terrifying accident happened late on Saturday evening. I was scared to death, said one passenger who was traveling with her 2-year-old daughter. We didn't know what was happening. Children were crying and screaming. I think even the cabin crew were petrified. Fortunately, the plane was stopped from sliding into the sea as its wheels got stuck in mud. All passengers and the crew on board were rescued safely from the plane, but the airport was closed for several hours.